Hey everybody, Ryan Rashad from the Got Yer Back studio here in Sherwood Park, Alberta, Canada. So yesterday on Twitter, I reached out to our followers asking if they would share a story with us about a time in their life where somebody had their back. The response we got was unbelievable. My wife Randine and I sat and read through them for a couple hours yesterday, and we were gobsmacked at the stuff that people were sharing with us. We tried to get back to everybody, and I know we couldn't, so thank you to everybody who contributed. I wanted to share one contribution in particular with you. This came to us from AJ in Rochester, New York. He said, "My wife, she literally saved my life. I had gotten out of the Army in 2009 after 4 years and 2 tours in Iraq, drinking drugs on my way to becoming one of the 22 a day. Well, I took a reach, and she made it known she would not tolerate any of it. I stopped everything right then and there. We've been together for 11 years. We've been married for 7. AJ, thank you very much for your service, and thank you for sharing your story. That's incredible." So, what do these sorts of stories have to do with a hockey podcast? That's a fair question. Here's the deal. We're going to talk about hockey. We're going to dig in on the Edmonton Oilers like we always do. We're going to talk about the National Hockey League. We're going to have some phenomenal guests. I'm so stoked. But we are also going to tell some stories like AJ's, because I believe we need some more positivity right now. Those stories feel great to hear. Those stories feel great to tell. It's my podcast, and that's what I want to do on my podcast, so that's what we're going to do. So with that positivity in mind, I'd also like to share something that was contributed by somebody bravely named Manitoba on Twitter. Manitoba submits this. "Ryan, ask some hard-hitting questions in media interviews for once, you coward." Well, Manitoba, I'm going to make you a deal. I'm going to thoroughly review the way I go about my interview process and see if maybe I can be a little bit better if you agree to listen to our podcast and listen to people like AJ tell their stories. Maybe we've helped each other here a little bit today. I'm going to leave the DMs open, folks. We want to continue hearing your stories. Thank you so much for sharing, and I can't wait to get this podcast going. Cheers.